Hello everyone. Today we are going to be doing another Crave breakfast meal because I'm really actually enjoying these, and they are rather convenient, and they may be one of the few things that still comes in and is on the shelf in grocery stores, so it is kind of important. I've already prepped ahead, like I made like a whole ton of rice and beans and cooked a lot of beef that I might end up kind of dividing and freezing. And I'm going to cook my last bag of pasta. And so yeah, I've frozen like probably about a month and a half, maybe 2 months worth of food, just because I want to be ready for when the grocery stores possibly become empty. But these are really good convenience meals. And here is the nutrition facts on this one. And the ingredients. I hope I'm holding that in the camera properly and that you guys can see it well enough. I hope that's focused enough. Anyway, I'll hold it up there for obviously a few seconds like I normally do. And then this is the picture compared to the actual. Now I'm thinking they were trying to do like a country fried steak type deal because they have like the whites. Like what do they use for the steak and eggs with roasted potatoes, beef, seasoned potatoes, fully scrambled eggs, and roasted onions. You top it off with the creamy black pepper. Oh yeah, so it's kind of like supposed to be like country fried steak type deal, because if you ever had country fried steak, like at a breakfast place like say Denny's or something, if you live in Canada, there might be Denny's in America too. I'm not really sure. I don't know whether Denny's is just a Canadian thing or not. Is it? Let me know. If you know, let me know. So anyhow, yeah, let's try this. Let's give this a bite, because I've never had, like... Now, this is, like, steak chunks, so it's almost like they just cooked an actual, like, steak and just cut it into small, like, cubes, I guess, and then threw it in here. I'm not sure I like the gravy as much with this as I do. Yeah, it's just not quite the same. Like if the steak was the country fried steak, maybe in here, I think it would complement a little bit better. Now the potatoes with the sauce, let's just try. Honestly, if this was just a potato dish, it would be good. Yeah, with just the potatoes and the onions and the whatever else is in here, like seasoning-wise, yeah, I would say. Yeah. It's just the steak with this, the type of steak, like, that they're using, that's not, like, deep-fried. Yeah, it just doesn't work with the sauce. Or with the gravy. But everything else goes well with it, so that's, yeah, wow, that's the first time I think I've ever been disappointed by steak, so that's pretty crazy. But even like the eggs go well with the sauce. So yeah, don't let this deter you from country fried steak, because it is a heck of a lot different than what this is, or what this steak was, and there's not much meat in this. Like, yeah, it's mostly... I think there was like 3 pieces of steak in here in total, so that's a little bit of a disappointment. Yeah, and it just doesn't go well with the black pepper gravy, which they would normally use on a country fried steak, I do believe. So yeah, but other than that, everything else that's in here goes really well together. Like the potatoes, the eggs, the cheese, and the gravy go well together. It works, but it just doesn't work with that steak, like I said again. So I'm going to give this meal a 6 out of 10, just because there isn't enough meat, for one, as a person who loves red meats. Would like to see a little bit more steak in there, and maybe change the type of gravy that you're using, maybe like a turkey gravy or something would probably work better. I don't know. I just feel like that would probably be a little bit better. So yeah, I'm going to give this meal a 6 out of 10, just because of those 2 downfalls. I don't think I would probably get this one again. Now I could make probably make a recipe like this with the potatoes and the eggs and the onions and stuff, and with the gravy, and I would like that. So I'm maybe gonna make a meal like that later on, or somewhere down the road. Yeah, because I like that. I just didn't like it with the steak, and maybe just have the steak on the side type thing, unless it's country fried steak, in which case it would go well with all of this. So yeah, that's my review of this one, and I will see you guys when I review another one, because I'm just randomly pulling them out of my freezer and trying a different one every morning, because I feel like that's the best way to do it, because then it's not in my head that, yeah, this is the one I have to try, and then I'm not like going, oh yeah, I really like this one, because then I feel like I have to kind of say that, so now I'm just kind of doing a more natural reaction, I feel. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye for now.